Elvis is in the building.
He lives, and when it comes to the Costas, us Brits are all shook up.
We love Spain!
We love you.
What more could you want in the world?
Now, tant. More and more of us are leaving the cold and grey of the UK for the Costa del Sunshine. Living the dream can be hard graft.
Middle of service and gas bottle's gone.
We've had one day off. We had Christmas Day off.
We've been open 2 minutes and we're already mobbed.
But Costa living can be worth its weight in gold.
Are we at the top?
Oh, that was fun.
We're going to go have a night out. Vamos, let's go.
That's why there will always be
The sun.
Nightlife. Yeah. This is home.
bargain-loving Brits in the sun. Today on the Costas, day trippers Kenny and Sue hit the heights.
Wow, that's tall, isn't it?
And Kenny hits the panic button.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Yeah. No, don't stand.
Say cheese.
Ruth's hoping to impress at her first mooch around with her Mijas mates.
Oil painting on a drawing thing. I mean, just how do they do that?
Hi-ho, silver away.
And Artie Ant is aiming to bring out a bit of creativity on the campsite.
These are our lovely, lovely, lovely painting girls.
In Mijas, on the Costa del Sol, Kenny and Sue are starting their morning routine.
Fresh walnuts picked freshly yesterday from the tree over there.
The couple moved to Spain 8 years ago, and they couldn't be more content.
Balcony's my little happy place. I sit out here most days, just enjoying the views.
Life over here doesn't get much better. This is just outside the front door. We've got this lovely view. We have 4 swimming pools. It's great, and it's all free. You know, it's part of the complex. It's lovely and sunny out there today.
Is it?
Yeah. It's going to be a good day on that boat. So dolphins might come out if they see the sunshine.
Did you just say dolphins, Kenny?
Yeah.
Call me flipper, but I think I smell a day trip.
What we're going to be doing today is go on the boat trip that takes you to see, hopefully, the dolphins. Right, ready?
Yeah.
Lead the way.
Okay.
We're out of here. And that is it. Let's go.
Okay.
Come on. Dolphins, here we come.
It's not just the open waves that the pair are pootling off to. They're going to hit the heights as well.
Another thing we're doing today is the observation wheel. They installed it about 2 years ago, and we've always wanted to do that as well.
The Princess Ferris wheel in Benidorm is over 40 metres tall, which could be quite a challenge for Kenny.
Kenny's got a fear of heights, which can be very funny. I once filmed him going up a ladder. On the first rung, he was clinging and holding on like that, going, oh. It was hilarious. All the neighbours came out to watch you. So I'm looking forward to the wheel.
I'm not too keen on heights, because I do panic.
I think you will. You're going to be on there shaking and screaming like a little girl.
The couple are making up for lost time after Sue finished a year-long treatment for cancer.
Here we go. Oh, bridge there. Just starting to go out again now. I've got my hair, so I've got the confidence back of going out. I'm getting my energy back, aren't I, slowly? So we can start to go out and enjoy life again and forget last year ever happened.
She's a very strong woman, so probably one of the strongest women I've ever met.
Thank you. I'm falling.
After a tough 12 months, it's time to start living life to the full. With hopefully lots of marine mammals to boot.
We're so excited. We were going to do it last year, but obviously things happened and we couldn't do it. This year, well, now, today...
There's no stopping us now.
This very minute, we're going to go out on this trip. I'm very excited about this one. Ahoy, my mateys!
Just hope those dolphins make an appearance. Come on, don't let us down.
Good morning. Oh, we've got a busy one today.
Or when is it not, Ant?
Come on, get them off.
Ant's on a never-ending mission at the campsite to keep his mature group of ladies busy.
As long as you're moving, you're losing.
Known for his Keep Fit classes, today he's got a new project to try out. He wants to explore the ladies' more creative side.
You go. Painting with Glenda this morning. I was in water disco one day, dancing away to Jennifer Lopez, and I sees this woman in front of me and I thought, oh, she looks mad like me. And it was Glenda. And we got speaking. She tells me she's an artist, and I said to her, I was about coming on the camp and giving the girls some nice art classes, and the girls are up for it. We've kept it to a nice small group of 10. And dying to see what they do. I mean, the last painting class I went to, you'd have to take your clobber off and draw the person in front of you.
Ooh, I'm not sure that was an art class, but our aunt's quite happy with a paintbrush in his hand.
Generally, I'm quite arty myself. I mean, I find an old set of tables or something by the bin like these. Get out my primer and a bit of spray, and an hour later, I've got a mauve table and I've got a blue table. You know, I'm quite creative like that. My shelves. I'm in the middle of spraying them. Been painting this up. We found this. This was at the market, €4. The only thing I haven't got round to doing yet is sticking me knob on.
Beg your pardon?
But I've got some glue upstairs and I'll stick me knob on in the week.
Right, enough about your knobs.
Right, let's go.
It's time to get arty. Lovely beret, by the way. Formidable.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to the art class today. I can't wait to see what the women create. For the mental health and for their spirits, I think doing stuff like this it's priceless, isn't it? You know, we don't see what's wrong with our heads. So to do something that gives their head a little bit of a break, whether it's just from sitting in the house on the sofa watching TV all day or caring for their partner, you know, it's something that gives them a bit of respite, and I think it'll lift the women's spirits. It'll lift mine, certainly.
Well, we'll see you at the clubhouse, Aunt. There's one thing us Brits can't do without on the Costas.
Amazing, it's red hot. Absolutely red hot.
We do love that currant bun.
Hiya, girls.
But it's chums that make it really special.
Ooh.
You OK? Yes, thank you.
We might love a bargain, but friendship is priceless.
Here comes the lovely Bambi. Oh, you're right, darling.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Are you?
Very wet and very sweaty. Yeah, always good.
Mates celebrate our successes and always pick us up when we're down. Whoopsie-daisy. And in Alarin Grande, there's a pair who are dedicating their time on the Costas to making friends.
Hi, Natasha. Hi, Ruth.
Hi, Ruth.
Good morning, my darling. How the devil are you?
I'm in.
You're looking forward to today. I think it's going to be a good day. Got lots planned. And my name's Ruth. I'm actually from Monmouth, South Wales, and my partner and I moved out here in 2019. We were just out here on holiday, saw the property out here, thought, should we give it a whirl? Bought it without really thinking about it, and then went, can't live in two places, so that's it. We've lived here since 2019. Love it. We're going to have a little ride and come and find our ladies in Mijas Pueblo.
Wonderful. Let's go and make our way over there.
Lock up and go.
52-year-old physiotherapist Ruth met Natasha shortly after she moved to Spain, and the two became firm friends.
Off we go.
But making friends in a new place isn't always easy.
Hello, my darling.
Hello.
You're right. Yeah.
So Natasha decided to set up a social group to help women find friendship.
I think it's been a great day out. It's something different to do. Great way to catch up with new friends.
Yeah. Salud, ladies. I created Fuengirola Females Social Club because it's very hard to make new friendships later on in life. And we're all in the same boat. We're expats. And we've all left our friends and family behind. So we want to make new friends. Drive towards the sunshine.
I love it.
The success in Fuengirola has led to setting up a new sister group in nearby Mijas.
Well, the Mijas ladies group is going quite well. Got just over 100 people in it already.
It's really good.
It is, it is.
Today, Ruth's in charge of the first big meet for the Mijas members.
What an amazing place to live. I mean, Mijas is just stunning.
Mijas is home to around 10,000 expats, so there should be a good pool of people up for making friends.
Oh, into lovely Mijas Pueblo.
We love Mijas.
Look at that stunning view up in the mountain and the church up on the top.
Lovely. If today goes well, Ruth's hoping more and more women will come to her Mijas meetups.
So it'd be quite nice to kind of give them the information about the networks we run and the empowerment that our groups can give them and the support that we can give them, and get some information back off them, perhaps, at how we can help other ladies in the area.
It's nice to get out and about as well, isn't it? Have a little bit of a walk and see some nice sights, which is always good.
It is. The only thing missing now is some women for this social club to get going. Over in Benidorm, Kenny and Sue are living life once more after Sue's year-long cancer treatment. And they're setting out on an aquatic adventure.
We're heading out to see, hopefully, the dolphins. Just keeping my fingers crossed, that's all, that we actually do see them.
I'm looking out for them.
Yes. Get out.
I love boat trips. Being on the sea, fresh air, sea air, and hopefully see some dolphins today.
Kenny, a former bus driver from London and Hampshire last Sue, who was a painter and decorator for over 40 years, got together 14 years ago.
A good shot would be as you're doing a selfie, a dolphin.
That'd be good.
And the last year hasn't been easy for both of them.
Kenny has been my rock for the last year with cancer. He's loved my life, really, hasn't he, darling? He's very strong, kind, caring. He looks after me, basically. And you?
I'll try.
You do. You look after me really well. Yeah.
OK.
This trip is a celebration of the fact that Sue's finished her cancer treatment.
Got to do the Titanic, dear.
No, I'll do one of you on that, then this young lady can go back on.
How does she stand on the Titanic like that?
The way we look at life now, it's just like live every day as it comes. We live life to the full, and we've got our freedom back now, too, so we can do what we want, when we want, how we want, and that's great. Yeah, look at the camera. OK, that'll do. Now come back. The cruise so far is absolutely great.
We haven't seen any dolphins yet, but we're still on the lookout.
The Costa del Sol is one of the best places in Spain to see dolphins, especially between May and October. That said, sightings are never guaranteed.
No dolphins as yet, but the crew have got their binoculars out upstairs. That's part of the fun, to be honest.
You can't plan that sort of thing, so we don't mind. And we've got a lovely view behind us.
Yeah, we've got
coastline.
All the coastline behind us. It's absolutely beautiful. It's nice to see it from this perspective for a change.
Yeah.
And that's a word I don't use very often, so it's nice to use the word perspective once in a while.
Well, it's good to get your perspective on things, Kenny. But one thing that's not in anyone's perspective is dolphins.
Well, hopefully we will see them today.
If it were a seagull tour, you'd be laughing.
Look at all them seagulls, look.
I know, under them.
But so far, nothing with fins or flippers. Keep those eyes peeled. Hopefully, they'll make an appearance soon.
Hi-ho, silver away.
Over in Horodada, Ant's on his way to the campsite to set up for today's art class.
Come and say hello, Glenda. Don't be so shy.
Hi.
Hi, Glenda.
So Glenda's very, very kindly agreed to come today with some of our ladies and teach them a little bit of art. So we're just going to get set up, and then hopefully the ladies will start arriving.
She's been teaching the art classes for 3 years.
Years I started off in the UK in a residential home in my local town of Wells in Somerset, and I offered voluntary services for 6 months in there and ended up staying 6 years.
Oh, so today might be the start of a long-term project. The art class is Ant's latest idea to keep his silver senoritas on the campsite entertained and activated, and most importantly, mentally stimulated.
An art class was just something to keep the mind busy. I do everything that keeps the body busy, and sometimes it's nice for your head to catch up and a little bit of inspiration for the head. I just like to put something on that challenges the mind for them. You know, I've suffered with depression for over 20 years now, and it's important to have something to get up for.
Artist Glenda's teaching the ladies for free. And it's not just her time that she's donating.
I provide all the materials. I've got all the paints, the brushes, everything that they need when they first join, trying to make it as cheap as possible for them.
She moved to Spain in 2017, and Glenda's been putting on free art classes for a charity called Help at Home, and then she met our aunt.
I went to his water aerobics in the summer with a friend, and she introduced me after this session over a cup of coffee, and I was just saying, oh, I'd love to do an art class here, actually. And he went, ooh.
Ant can't stay for the full class. He's teaching his water aerobics. But Glenda will hopefully discover Spain's next Picasso on the caravan park.
I always go home feeling really excited that I've taught somebody how to do something that they might have been frightened to do. Loads of people get really nervous about painting, thinking that they're not good enough to do it. And I want to show people that anybody can paint a painting. And afterwards, you go home with a painting that you never thought you'd be able to do.
Ant's hoping this creative session, along with his exercise classes, will help keep the residents active in mind as well as body. Hey up, the painting posse's here.
These are our lovely, lovely, lovely painting girls, and they'll get set up now for a lovely morning of painting with Glenda.
Lovely. One of the ladies needs a bit of a helping hand.
Jane's got arthritis, so she gets really bad dizzy spells, so I've carried the bag up for her this morning. I'll take you home on the scooter if you like. She's one of my favourites, our Jane. Jane's a teacher, and over the last few years since retiring, we lose our place in the world. And with Jane, the art class is going to give her just a little bit of oomph.
Well, I'm hoping we'll all get a little bit of oomph out of this. I'm looking forward to it.
So this is Mia, and this is her playing in the sea for the very first time. This is a photograph of my dog Mia. It was taken the second day that we arrived in Spain. So we travelled for days and days driving in the car. So I knew as soon as we arrived in Spain, that was it. We had to go straight to the beach. Mia is 10 years old now, and she's been quite a poorly dog. She's had cancer numerous times, and so one of the whole reasons why we moved to Spain was just for her to have a better life. To see her running on the beach here in Spain, it's just like she's a new dog again. She's a puppy again.
The view's amazing.
And there we are. We have the Sierra de Mijas, and it's lush and it's green. That's why we love living here.
Friends Natasha and Ruth are in Mijas Pueblo for the first big meet-up for their newly formed Mijas Ladies Social Group.
I think it's quite artistic the way it pictures the mountains in the background.
Before starting a new life in the sun, Natasha worked in social services in the UK.
I moved to Spain because of the grey in the UK and my seasonal affective disorder, which seemed to last all year, quite frankly, and it did make me very depressed. So I moved here for the sunshine, the quality of life, and the Spanish culture. Come on, Ruth. Cock your leg.
Oh, don't.
Cock your
That could
leg.
be hilarious. Oh.
And former physiotherapist Ruth similarly came to Spain for a better life.
I can see our ladies over there, so let's go down and find our ladies. In the UK, I would struggle a lot with anxiety, with just not wanting to kind of go anywhere or do anything. Hi, ladies! Whereas over here, the atmosphere, the clean air, the views, and the other expats out here, you know, a lot of expats out here are walking around with beaming smiles.
Nice to meet you.
After the success of their Fuengirola women's group, Ruth's giving a new Mijas meet-up a go and stepping up today as group leader.
So it's quite nice to get you all together and networking and empowering us ladies together.
And Philippa, Jenny and Angela have turned up for a day of fun and friendship.
So we're going to have a little bit of a walk through the Pueblo and a bit of a quick guided tour.
Philippa has a holiday home in Mijas,
Follow me, ladies.
but has yet to make any friends here. So she's hoping today could change all that.
It's lovely, even though I'm just a holiday maker here with a holiday home, it's nice just to do normal things and just to meet other ladies and go out for coffee. I think they're doing a very useful role in the community.
Let's cross over here and we can have a look at this stunning building here, which is the town hall. Spain do like their town hall.
Angela and Jenny have both lost their husbands, and for them, today's tour is all about companionship.
It's nice to come out and meet different people. I'm here now on my own, so it's really important that you know you've got people that you can rely on. In a way, this is your family here.
Say cheers!
Cheers! Bride.
You know, this is what living out here is all about, though, isn't it? You know, it really, really is. Just makes you so appreciative. And, you know, even when people say it's hard, or the paperwork, or the bureaucracy, or...
I mean, it is.
There is that,
but this is a payoff.
This is the payoff.
Hopefully Ruth can deliver a day that will have the ladies coming back for more.
You can see across that direction towards Malaga, and then you can actually, on a clearer day, you can see Morocco. So it's a lovely view.
Say cheers!
Cheers! Cheers!
Right, paint brushes. I'm going to lend you my brushes. OK.
Back at the campsite, the ladies are gearing up for their first art class.
Going to use the waxy paper. Okay.
Unfortunately, Ant can't join in as he has a water aerobics class to instruct.
I'll leave you to crack on, girls. Enjoy.
He'll be back in a bit to check on their masterpieces. But until then, the rookie artists are in Glenda's capable hands.
We're going to do it with acrylic instead of watercolour. It's because the watercolour is much more difficult to use than acrylic.
Glenda's getting the group to paint a beach sunset.
And if you make a mistake, it doesn't matter because you can, when it's dry, you can go on top.
I got one of these folders with inserts. Oh, really? And when they're dry, I'll put my pictures in there. That's very handy if I want to show them to anyone.
Well, you need to paint something first, Norma.
OK, ladies, we're going to do the sky first. Whenever I start a painting, I work from top to bottom, and I end up doing the sky before anything else. So if you get your acrylics out, people tend to not do much in the winter out here. And this is a nice tiny little group where people will make friends. But also with the painting, it releases stress as well. Anxiety and stress, that within 2 hours of painting, you've forgotten everything because you're concentrating on what you're doing.
The social side's vastly, vastly more important than the creative side. The ladies get the chance to interact and meet with other people. It's something different, it's something new, and it's something that they don't have to pay for.
Always wet your brush first. So basically just go into the water and then paint and then paper. The whole of the sky area, all in yellow. So if you just take a little bit of red to one side and then add a little bit of that blue to the red.
Having struggled himself, Ant really wants to create a community where his ladies and he feel supported.
My girls are priceless. They keep me going every morning. If it's not the dogs getting me up, it's them.
You don't always have to stick with the same brush. You know, it might be too tiny or too big and just alternate.
But we're all getting older. It's hard seeing them getting older because I realise there's not as many things they could do as they possibly did 5 years ago. But I have to look at the next 5 years when they're capable of doing physically less. I give them more mentally to do, so it evens up the balance.
If you tip with your brush, backwards and forwards, feathery strokes.
We'll leave you to it, ladies, but we'll be back to see your finished campsite compositions. And it's not just your arty side. Oh, hello. Once you scratch the surface, there are no end of ways to fill your days on the Costas.
Plenty to do, something for everyone. You've got markets to visit.
We're actually going parasailing in a few hours now.
Yeah, fantastic.
I love going on the trips. I like the organised tours.
I also love doing the excursions as well.
I like to go for a nice walk along the beach, which I've been doing for the last 30 odd years.
Crikey, that's a heck of a long walk.
Jet skis, recommend the jet skis.
inflatable in the sea, like that sort of stuff. It was nice.
Going to try the electric scooter for the first time, so we're looking forward to doing that.
Watch out for Sue on her pavement Porsche, everyone.
Boat trips. Our last day trip was, we hired a boat and went out to the rock. It was a great day.
We wanted to go on a boat trip.
Yeah.
Because where we are, you don't get, like, the sea and the sun and the scenery.
But some like to sample the simpler things that Spain can provide.
25 pints on beach and a paella.
I think I'll stick to the boat trips, thanks, Charlotte. Speaking of which...
Yeah, we're definitely going back now.
Time's almost up for Kenny and Sue's med cruise in search of dolphins.
I think it's almost time for lunch.
So far, they've failed to spot any of the marine mammals, despite the eagle-eyed efforts of the crew.
We live in hope. That's all we can do.
Too true, Kenny. There's 15 minutes until they're due to dock back in Benidorm. Go on, Kenny and Sue. It's worth another look.
Ah, there's some over there.
Where?
Well, they've just gone back down again.
Nah.
See, no, you see.
No, there's
So,
something. I don't...
one, two, yeah, see them.
Yeah, I can see them.
Well, we just happened to go upstairs in the front of the boat. We stood there for about 10 seconds, and there they were, right in front of us. I spotted them.
Yes, you spotted him first, dear.
Blimey, there are dolphins everywhere.
So that's okay.
Oh, look, oh, loads of them.
There are large numbers of both common and bottlenose dolphins in the waters along the Costa del Sol coastline. But boat trips like this one are heavily regulated to ensure none of the animals are harmed in any way.
Oh, look, there's a couple down there.
Is there a couple down there?
Yeah. That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's a good job we went up the front of the boat when we did.
Well, yeah, it's perfect timing on our part.
Dolphins discovered, time to get back to land.
Got to have the flag out when you go into pool, so I know where you're from. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Very nice journey. Thank you, young lady. Thank you very much.
You charm me, Kenny.
How smooth are you?
Oh, yeah. It was a very successful boat trip. Sometimes these trips go out and they come back and they haven't seen the dolphins.
But we were lucky.
We were very lucky. So the voyage was very, very worth the while today.
And their day's far from over yet. After seeing a pod of dolphins, another pod will provide the afternoon's fun.
We'll be going on the Ferris wheel, which I can see from here. It's just there. So we haven't got too far to walk, yeah, especially if you're Sue's age. Oh, I got the look then. Yeah.
You're not far behind me.
I know, 2 years. Yeah.
Careful, Kenny, or she'll chuck you out of that pod.
Angela, I love it.
In Mijas Pueblo,
A lot of Europe kind of hears about the water shortage of Spain, and yet Spain love their water fountains.
Ruth's new ladies' social group meet-up is in full swing.
This is the miniature museum. It's a little bit different. Apparently, you use a magnifying glass to look at various bits, so we'll go and have a look round here.
The Mijas Miniatures Museum was opened in the 1970s by a famous Spanish hypnotist called Professor Max.
Oil painting on a drawing pin.
I mean, just how do they do that?
With a really small brush, I would imagine.
Oh my gosh. How can words be written on a pinhead?
Well, I'm guessing again, a little pen. Up until now, the Mijas ladies have just met for coffee, but today they're pushing the boat out. A little.
Adult is €3 and over 65s is €2 and a child is £1.50.
That is what you call a bargain.
Well, it is, Natasha.
Look at the old jewellery, look.
Ultra miniaturised jewellery. It's very cleverly done.
Game of cards. How tiny are they?
Oh my gosh.
Well done, Ruth. It looks like the tiny things have been a big hit.
How do you find that, ladies?
I really liked it. It's very interesting.
suggestion.
I was quite surprised at how much I loved it, actually. I mean, how on earth do they even do that? Cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
Hydrated, yes.
After a successful morning, group founder Natasha's leaving her right-hand woman Ruth to run the rest of the day's activities solo.
I met some lovely new ladies, which is always good. And the ladies loved Mijas. What's not to like? It is a beautiful village up a mountain with stunning views. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
And the restaurant was amazing, so I think we all had a really nice day.
Perfecto. You try buying that in the UK, you'd probably be on €30. I mean, I think this was €14.
€14, mate.
So that works out as what, about £12 sterling, £12.50?
I think it is important, especially the two of the ladies who've been widowed that came today. So they know that they can form these connections within our groups, whether it be in Mijas or Fuengirola or whenever, and form friendships and not be stuck in the house, not be frightened to come out, meeting new people.
It's really important that when you're in another country that you do feel you've got a network of people around you, that, you know, if you need some help.
Just been great. It's really, really a supportive group. Just all sitting around and having a good chat and a good laugh. That's what living in Spain is about, really. Good food, good chat, good company.
And maybe a bit of post-lunch exercise. That's what Ruth's got in store for you next. Be careful not to stuff yourselves.
Lots of little dots all over that green, side to side.
Back at the art class, life's a beach. The ladies are putting the finishing touches to their mini masterpieces. Go on, give us a ganders, Glenda.
Right, Kathy, this is Kathy's painting.
Very well done, Kathy. Thank you.
I enjoyed it, and everybody does something so different. They're all wonderful. It's lovely.
This is Margaret's.
I think that's very Bangkok.
Yeah, this is the first time I've been to art classes, and quite pleased with what I came out with.
We've definitely got some Van Goghs and Monets going on in this class, that's for sure.
But Jane's not so sure.
And Jane,
My hill's not big enough. I need a bigger hill.
you need a bigger hill? Well, you can add to it. You can have a little dabble when you get home.
Oh, go on, Jane, have a dabble.
Well done, everybody. Lovely job.
The aim of the class is to keep the ladies on the campsite active and try new things, and it seems to have worked well. On Yvonne, anyway.
Isn't too bad. Quite impressed.
And what are you going to do with it, Yvonne?
I'm going to hang it. I'm going to frame. First paint, I'm going to sign it.
Everybody's is different. It's lovely. I think it's great.
You're talking sense, Kathy. Oh, hello, Ant.
Hiya, girls. How you all getting on? Are you done? Did you have a nice time? Well done, girls. I'll talk to you. Well done.
Looks like the lovely ladies have had a ball.
That was brilliant, actually. I really enjoyed it.
Absolutely loved it. She's really informative, very helpful. Yeah, very good. Honestly, it's the quickest 2 hours I've ever known. Yeah, it's great.
I think it's brilliant. It's really good because, you know, we live here all the year round, so it's nice to have the place to ourselves and some classes like this going on where you can sit outside, it's not too hot.
Fantastic. Absolutely great. The group, it's a lovely bunch. It's a really nice atmosphere.
And teacher Glenda's delighted with how it's gone.
The whole purpose of this class was to show people that they can do a painting and you don't have to copy, you don't have to draw. And seeing the big smiles at the end of the day, that's what makes it for me.
These women have come in here and the things they've created, I just hope that every one of them go home and feel as proud of themselves as myself and Glenda do, because they're coming in and from a blank piece of paper, they're creating something which it's theirs. It's something they've done, and the women have fully embraced it. And this group have just proved today that you're never too old to learn something new. Job well done from us. Let's go and have a gin, love. Come on.
Glenda will be back every week. It looks like Ant's done it again, after coming to Spain 14 years ago and working on the campsite for a decade. The Skelmersdale superstar has really helped create an active community.
It means the world. After coming here with nothing years ago, to have built what I've built now, I pay my own bills with a full-time job and I get to do the things I love with the people I love. What more can you want from living? And if that's the next 30 years, 40 years, and I'm afforded the luxury of old age, I've done all right, you know. Oh, you got loads there. Got it behind the pole. Thought you used to be a lap dancer. Should have them legs round your neck.
To be a dancer, it is true.
Some people, they dream of this, and my dreams are reality, and I'm very, very fortunate.
Thanks, guys.
Adios, Aunt. Just don't lose Jane on your way home. Over in Mijas, Ruth's keeping the ladies' day going. Post-lunch, she and Philippa are joining up with some other friends from the Fuengirola Female Social Club.
There's Marianne that's also joining us, and Maria.
For a Pilates session at friend Anne's lovely hillside villa.
Oh, nice to see you.
The Pilates class is happening on the terrace and run by teacher Karen.
So we're just going to start off. We want our feet a hip distance apart.
Karen, who's originally from Blackburn, moved to Spain 19 years ago. And she's a big supporter of the social group.
And exhale, chin to chest. I met Ruth a year ago. We met through the Fuengirola Females. It's great for networking. It's just a great way to meet new people. Up, and you just drop in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So drop in the shoulders.
So the shoulders.
Another member of the social group is Ingrid.
I think Ruth's group is very valuable for people. I think especially for ladies who are here on their own, just to be able to support each other. And, you know, it's just really nice to be able to network, get ideas. You know, if you get stuck with something, somebody will know what to do.
One of my more challenging moves, especially when you try to talk.
With the concentration. Met so many people that have moved to Spain and they just haven't been able to make friends, and networking just brings people together again. Yeah, Ruth brings that to everybody. I think she's had a big impact on a lot of people's lives. She does some good work.
As the class comes to an end and muscles are relaxed.
Today went really well. They seem happy, so always a good session.
It's my first time with Karen, but it was a lovely Pilates class. So certainly way different to being in a hot, sweaty gym.
Yeah.
So after class, we've decided we're going to open a little bottle of something just to, you know, celebrate getting through it.
Well, you can't beat a bit of post-Pilates plonk.
So thank you, ladies. Cheers for joining us today.
Thank you.
Ching, ching.
Cheers.
Cheers to one and all.
Ruth's rookie Mijas meetup seems to have gone down almost as well as the wine.
For some people, this has been a lifeline, you know, whether it's how to get around legal stuff, how to get around the healthcare system, you know, and how to deal with things when they don't go well or they suddenly find themselves isolated and alone. I think that's where actually these networks and these groups really work. It's been a fun day. It's been nice doing the walk, nice doing the catch-ups, finding new restaurants, you know, and just appreciating the area that we live in. I've enjoyed it. Now, I can admire that view any day of the week, actually.
I'm with you on that, Ruth. Ta-da!
It's getting bigger, dear.
Yeah, I can see that. Is it too late to chicken out?
No, you're not chickening out.
No.
In Benidorm, Kenny and Sue are finishing their day out on a high.
It's tall, it's big.
Getting bigger.
They're celebrating Sue reaching the end of her cancer treatment with a trip to the town's Ferris wheel.
I haven't looked up how high this one is, actually.
It's 40 metres, Kenny.
Wow, that's tall, isn't it?
Kenny's afraid of heights, but it looks like he's going to have to face his fears. Anything for Sue?
Dos tickets, por favor. €20.
It'll be fine.
Yeah?
You got me, darling.
Yeah, OK. That's quite big inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're locked in now.
But it's not long before Kenny gets the collie wobbles.
It's swaying a little
The
bit.
rocket.
It's swaying. It's swaying a little bit. Yeah.
Right.
This
Where
is
do we
it.
get up?
Yeah, I'm just in the distance. I'm not looking down. Oh, my God. I could...
You okay?
Yeah, yes. Carry on. Right, we're halfway up now.
Only another 65 feet higher to go, Kenny.
OK. No, don't stand. Oh, that one's starting to come up next to us now, so we're at the top. We better not stop it. No, I thought we was going to stop it then.
But after some early jitters, Kenny's starting to enjoy himself.
That's a lovely view out of the sea.
It's nice and calm, isn't it?
Yeah. Initially, I felt a bit nervous, but I got over that and I was all right. And I would recommend this to anyone.
And the views were brilliant, weren't they?
Views were spectacular.
Absolutely
Absolutely lovely. There's only one way to see Benidorm this way, and that's on something like this.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Here we go. Let me do a selfie.
It doesn't.
But what goes up must come down.
Well worth it.
That was right.
Muchas gracias. Perfecto.
Gracias.
That was worth the money, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad you done it.
I'm very glad I did that. Yeah, there's nothing to worry about.
No, Kenny did really well. I'm really proud of him.
Oh, thank you. I'm proud of myself, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm very proud of myself, yeah.
You've done very well.
I think you've earned an ice cream, Kenny.
Yes, cheers.
I'm not touching
Been
it.
a... Cheers, it. Cheers. It's been a lovely day.
Today has been absolutely brilliant. We've been really busy, but enjoyable. Now we can get out and about. We're trying to cram it all in. We've had a year of missing everything, haven't we?
We have. We've got a year's worth of excitement to cram in there. That's what we intend to do.
After a rough 12 months, more days like today will be most welcome.
I feel very lucky to have you and do things out here. I feel very lucky and blessed to actually live in Spain. Mwah. Love you.
Love you, darling.